Welcome to the characters we work with, where art imitates life, and the people who entertain us on TV are strikingly similar to those we work alongside every day. Looking across the average workplace, we most often find a good blend of every demographic, including our younger and older generations. Just as people are unique and bring their own thoughts and ideas, the different generations bring a unique perspective, having had life experiences that make them part of who they are and how they think. Looking at the hit TV show, The Golden Girls, we find four people living together with similar responsibilities, perspectives, and goals to people we know, regardless of demographic. Let's take a bit of a deep dive into this star-studded cast and see how well their focus on living a healthy, comfortable, productive life around the people they care about lines up with the characters we work with. We thankfully work with some great leaders throughout our career who bring the right mix of leadership, character, and a sense of humor that includes the ability to poke fun at themselves. In our office, that leader is the Dorothy. She is beloved around the office for her caring vibe, much like a protective mother-hen would be. The Dorothy is super protective of her team. She's the person you go to when you need to vent, or need someone to listen, or just need that pick-me-up to feel good about yourself. She will always offer good advice, even if it is hard to hear. While many have moved away from making any kind of physical contact with an employee, particularly a subordinate, Dorothy does not subscribe to this. She will put the hand on your shoulder, touch your arm, and give you a hug when she knows you need it. In a big office like ours, people need the personal touch, including the occasional hug, and when it comes from the Dorothy, no one would ever complain. That colleague who never seems to have a bad day, is happy and bubbly, and only has good things to say about everyone is our workplace Rose. She can come across a bit spacey as you wonder how much she really gets it. Whether it is a business update or simply someone telling a joke, you debate internally whether she is laughing along or actually understands it. As far as her work, it seems as though the Rose gets things done, although you seldom see her buried in paperwork or digging into spreadsheets and databases on her computer like most of your colleagues. You suspect someone may be helping her along or even doing part of her work for her, and you are fine with either. It is a pleasure having the Rose around the team. Her presence and good nature is infectious, raises morale, and the entire team feels blessed to share the office space with the Rose. There is a person on the team whom we often call a force to be reckoned with, whose commanding presence exudes both confidence and a slight air of superiority. We call her the Blanche. She does not put herself above the team, and you don't actually believe she thinks she is superior, but she is so self-assured that over time you think she may actually be superior. The Blanche is an incredibly effective worker, as much because she is very skilled at her job as she is determined not to fail. She's pulled into projects in any type of urgent business matter, even crisis, because she proves to be strong under pressure and can sift through the chaos to get everyone focused on the job at hand. The Blanche has a great personality and shows it often, not afraid to share successful details of her private life, even straddling that TMI line on occasion. But she gets the team laughing, always interjecting the levity we need in a busy workplace, and having her on the team brings both the effectiveness we need and the light, fun presence we can never get enough of. When we are the new kid on the block in a workplace, we quickly learn the dynamics and the roles everyone plays. There are other newbies, seasoned veterans, and those few whom we learn have been here since the Stone Age. Here we call her the Sophia. The Sophias are the ones who helped build the company and will tell you stories of the founders, the business and industry when it all began. She serves as both a leader in the organization and as our company historian. The Sophia is the legend in our office, who much like our parents and grandparents loves to talk about the good old days. And it always amazes everyone how those good old days were always great. Any bad times are looked at comically in hindsight, never the pressure cooker, anxiety-riddled periods they no doubt were at times. Among her other gifts is her timing. Whatever the situation, be it funny, serious, pressurized, you name it, the Sophia will step in, always knowing what to say to capture the moment. When it's levity needed to settle things a bit, she's got the perfect one-liner in the holster. When too much frivolity abounds, the Sophia will tactfully make the comment that gets people refocused and back on task. And her softer, compassionate side is frequently sought as Everyone needs a few minutes in private to vent or cry or bounce off their frustrations. And few are better in those situations than the Sophia. Whether it is that sharp-tongued, irascible colleague, the compassionate mother-hen, the spacey but lovable steady Eddie, or the calm strategic leader who keeps us all focused, the older generations bring their own perspective to life and to work. But how they do it and what they offer is invaluable to the workplace, and why the Golden Girls so beautifully capture that baby boomer generation, yet remind us so clearly of the many characters we work with every day. If you love characters we work with, let's celebrate the characters you work with. We create your story and customized video that paints the perfect parallel between your workplace, your colleagues, and your favorite TV show or movie. Celebrate the Michael Scotts, the Carrie Bradshaws, Ross Gellers, or Tony Sopranos we work alongside each day. There is no better icebreaker or team builder than your own CW3 video to enjoy with your team, your workplace, or friends and family. Because at the end of the day, aren't we all just characters in the sitcom of life?
Thanks for watching. To see more of the characters we work with, stop by the CW3 blog section at careerion.com.